Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. Uh yeah, not a shitty result from the game tonight. Lousy refing. Um so Montreal loses 5-3 to the Hurricanes. Didn't go to overtime. I was kind of hoping it would, and they'd get points out of 4 games in a row on the road, but that didn't happen. Slav took an elbow to the face, anyways. And went off for a concussion protocol. So hopefully we'll get good news back that he's clear. I think he is. He seemed fine. What else? What else we got from that game? Um, Caden Primo was pretty good. I don't blame him maybe for one of those goals, but no more. So he was pretty good. Begs the question, do we see a start from Allen on the weekend or not? And what happens with Jake Allen? So far, nothing. He hasn't been traded yet. So there's that. What else I got? No, that's it. A little bout of negativity there in the chat. I found anyway. But we'll talk about whatever you guys want. I've got the post game stats, so we'll go over that quickly, and then we can break down this game. It was it was a pretty good game most of the way. There were spots where Montreal, the beginning of the first period, they weren't very good, but then, they tied it up in the second half of the first, like stuff like that. So it was overall an okay game, just a bad ending. Unfortunately, the refs were not wanting to call anything against Carolina, it seemed, at the end of this game. So, all right, let's see who's here. Hang on a second. Got something in the eye. Guru leads it off. Welcome back. Well, first of all, everybody here was in. So welcome back, everybody. The only one I see, George, wasn't in there. So welcome in, George. So Guru says, good game or close game. Could have went either way. There's always the next game. Sorry, missed the game. Chat says Gislain. To be honest, I'm pissed. Nason hit on Slav. The way it ended, says Gislain. Andre thinks Nason will be suspended. Should get some sort of supplementary discipline, I would think. Phil says, good evening all. Best holiday, everything. Wish you all the most of all. I think he wins. Wish you all the best, most of all. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires, says Phil. So, public service announcement. That's a Smokey the Bear thing. Tell me, how can Slav get smoked to the head and there's no call, but they make him go to the concussion protocol room as he got smoked to the head? Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that. Yeah. The refs are probably on there. It's like, why would he have a concussion? Why are they doing this? Assholes on the ice. He's young. He hasn't paid his dues yet. Who are we talking about? Slav? Just another glitch in the Matrix. Yeah, there's no glitch. It's pretty much on fucking purpose. And Edelweiss is right. Taking headshots is not paying your dues. We don't need him ending up like Lindros. At the end of the day, like every other day for the past 30 years, it just comes down to incompetent officiating. For 30 years, I've been watching this for over 50, counting. But yeah, I mean, the officiating was bad again tonight. Literally, the officiating was really bad. It started early too. Before their first goal, the ref standing there looking at, I forget what it was, but standing there looking at it. No, and then then the other team scores. It's like, yeah, okay, one of those games. Has there been there's been very few games this season that the 34 Habs have played. count them on your hand how many games the officiating has been okay. Not horrible. Oh yeah, I can't remember a time where for anything more than maybe a game at a time that I was happy with the officiating. Almost every game is when they suck. Being a Habs fan anyway, back in the day, I don't know if it was everywhere, but I imagine it's, refs suck. Otherwise, there's been a game or two, and there's been games where Montreal had had more power plays. There's also been games where Montreal had more power plays, but you'd swear to God the refs were so biased against them, right? So, I don't know. It's a recurring theme. The refs suck. Where I thought the officials were good actually was in the Team Canada game yesterday against Latvia. I thought the refs were actually good. They made the right calls. With zero bias, and perfectly balanced all around. No, I don't know. But listen, they're human, so I don't think it could ever be that. Anyways, they're gonna make some human mistakes, but they're ridiculous at this point. It's ridiculous. This is not. It's beyond making human error. It's beyond incompetence. Even it's beyond incompetence. It's not. It's on purpose. So, when it goes beyond incompetence, which means you're doing that on purpose, that's really bad. What else is new under Gary Bettman? What do you expect? All right, let's take a look and get this over with. As far as the post-game stats. All righty. So we had a 5-3 final. First period, Svechnikov opens up the scoring with his fourth from Burns and Aho. And that was 1:35 into the game, so it was quick. Like I said, after a missed call on purpose, because the ref if he was 5 feet away from it, looking right at it, he was far if he was that far. Jesper Fast gets his third. Was it a little over, I guess, 11 minutes later. And that's from Aho and Burns. So 2 points each for those guys. Mitchell Stevens gets the Habs' first goal, his second as a Hab, and his second this season from Pizzetta and Struble. And that was a little over a minute after the Fast goal. Matheson ties it up with 4 seconds left on a wraparound for his 6th goal on the power play from Monahan and Primo. Primo with his second assist of the season. Second period, only Jesper Fast gets his 4th goal, and that's from Nason, the idiot, and Drury, and that was 1:29 into the second. So they stay 3-2 for a while. Third period, Anderson ties it up 25 seconds into the third with his 6th goal. Look at that, 6 goals for Andy now. Svechnikov gets his 5th goal. Puts Carolina up 4-3 at 13:51 of the third from Pesce and from Aho. And then Svechnikov again on the power play into an empty net from Aho and Burns. And they just put up a lot of points, Aho and Burns and Svechnikov and whatever. God damn it. So it ends up 5-3. We'll go here first. Shots, 33-21 for Carolina. We were better in the faceoff circle, which is consistent this year. 55.1% for Montreal, 44.9% for them. We were 1 for 4 on the power play. They were 1 for 3. So see, even here, with all that, Montreal had more power plays. And you go, how is that even possible? Like they were so biased and they overlooked so like how many power plays would Montreal have had if they called it properly? Hits, 17 hits for them, 15 for us. Blocked shots, Montreal kind of demolished them, 25-14. Giveaways, they had 10 giveaways to our 6, and we had 6 takeaways to their 5. Play them again March 7th in Carolina, and the 3 stars are Svechnikov with a hat trick, Foss with 2 goals, and Aho with 4 assists. And that's it. That's all. Enough said of this game. It's over and done. You put that one past, it's their first. It's kind of really their first really bad game of the of this road trip. And bad game, I don't know if it's even a bad game overall, right? So yeah, you move on. You got 3 more games on this road trip. You're still got already 5 points out of 4 games. You're doing good. Move on to the next one. Next one is who we playing on Saturday? Florida. They're in Florida. It's going to be a tough game, right? And then they're in Tampa the next night. So it's 2 tough games, And then 2 days later, they're in Dallas and the road trip. So it could be a tough end of this road trip, but at least they got that good start to it. So they got some points out of it, and we'll see how it works out. Is Slav injured? We don't know. He went for the concussion protocol. Doesn't mean anything. He looks like he was fine. He got up right away after the hit, skated to the bench, didn't want to go off for the protocol. He's probably okay. I wouldn't worry about it too much, but I mean, potentially he could be hurt. Let me see, where was I? Well, Edelweiss, if those 2 guys are saying how the refs are good, well, I mean, look who's saying it, right? You surprised? Not at all. Well, George, maybe how we look at it and what a giveaway is to what an official giveaway is different. I don't know what the conditions, I guess, are for it to be an official giveaway. So I couldn't really say. Yeah, just like, listen, I ain't happy with it either. But like I was saying to people in the chat during the game, if you get that upset about what happens there, where it makes it like you gotta take, I don't know, maybe don't watch hockey, Like, I don't like things and I get mad. You see me get mad and everybody, it doesn't last. It's over now. Calm down. It's over. I'm not happy with any of it. I'm really not. But man, I'm not letting that a hockey game ruin my day or my night or my week. It's a hockey game. If someone got hurt, yeah, I'd feel really, it would make me more mad and it would last longer, but no one got hurt. So thank God for that. And otherwise, I kind of say it like that. I'm not going to say idiocy. I'm not calling these people idiots. I don't want them to think I am. But there is a fine line between being passionate and being overly negative. That's how I'll put it. I think there is. And you got to know when you cross that line. I think if every single game you watch, you're just negative about it. This guy's bad. You got to consider that maybe you're being overly negative, or maybe this is not the team for you. I don't know. And I mean, it's not like I'm just seeing it here, right? All day I'm researching, like I'm on Twitter a lot, but I mean, I'm looking for new things to report to you guys or whatever, ideas for just the negativity from so many people. And it doesn't make sense. It's not, I mean, to me, it's not logical. That's all. So that's what I'm saying. And I apologize if, whoever I was saying it to, you're not happy with me. I'm sorry. My opinion. I do allow your opinions in here. Yeah, otherwise that's you're probably right about some of it anyway, with what you just said there. Lisa. Hey Lisa. That first quarter, Kane's goal. First quarter. What do you mean first quarter? That's football, by the way. We don't, or basketball. We don't do quarters. First period. The goal that was denied. Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about Hurricanes fans. I don't know that they're the most knowledgeable, but they didn't see what they didn't look at it right. It was clear that was the goalie interference. The skate touched Primo's skate, and he couldn't put his leg, like he couldn't do what he had to do with his leg. That's interference. Life ain't no fair. That's Truger's line. It ain't no fair. Yeah, it's okay, Lisa. No worries. Just wanted to correct you, but don't worry about it. All right, we got about another 13, 14 minutes before I'm going to go take off and make my supper. Do I feel like cooking? No. Do I feel like eating? Yes. So, no choice. Between the Canes and the Leafs, I cheer for the Leafs anytime. Between the Canes and the Leafs, I don't cheer. I don't cheer. Nope. How long do you think Jack will be down in Laval? You mean Jack-Eye? Not the full season, apparently. My guess is this: sometime between, we'll say tomorrow because tonight's over. Sometime between tomorrow and the end of the season, Jack-Eye will be back up. From what I'm gathering is it's not going to be all season that he's down there. You know what I'm gonna guess? Trade deadline time. We'll see him back up. I'm not the most knowledgeable on hockey. No worries. And listen, if you don't be shy to ask if you don't know. We're not gonna make fun of you here. We're not gonna make fun of you here. Don't worry about it. Agreed goalie interference for sure, given some of the calls I've seen in the past games. Well, it was because the guy was not pushed into Primo. Wasn't pushed into him. Skated in and impeded his leg. That's in the crease. That's goalie interference. If that was outside the crease, it wasn't goalie interference. But it was inside the crease, so it makes all the difference. The surprise was that they got it right, that they actually knew what goalie interference was in this case. So that's the surprise. Because you can't tell me that they really know what goalie interference is on a consistent basis. They don't. All right. Well, we still got 11 minutes to go. All right. I guess I should say that the conversation's probably going to be driven by you guys in the chat. I've gone through everything I've got. So, yeah, just ask away, make a comment, whatever you want. We'll talk about it. Doesn't necessarily have to be about hockey, but it is a hockey broadcast, so or live stream. So, hey, Lucas. Listen, we're all mad at it, but we've been talking about that. I mean, it doesn't. Listen, Slav is okay. I don't think he's going to have a concussion from that. It doesn't look like it. I'm not a doctor or anything, but the signs for me were good. But he did lie on the ice for a while. They had to call him for the protocol there. They had to. But yeah, we're all mad at that, and hopefully Nason will get some supplementary discipline and get it'll probably just be a game if anything, or he'll be fined. It'll be like a $5,000 fine, the maximum under the current, blah, 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 and or he'll get a game, maybe two at the outside too. So yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not happy with it, but at this point, it's over. Have a good night, Eloise. Thanks for being here as always, eh? Well, I think the puck went through like under Primo's pads, which means he couldn't put his leg out to put the pad down. That's interference. So did he impede him? Yes, he did. In my opinion, he did. Lucas, I agree with you. And someone said it earlier that there was no penalty on the play, yet he went for the protocol because there was nothing happened. I mean, that's why he went for the concussion protocol because nothing happened. Buffoons is a nice thing to call them. They're a lot worse. But no, nothing new. Tonight, I at least 3 or 4 times. I saw the refs literally looking at a penalty and nothing. Nothing. Looking right at it from mere feet away, and nothing. So it's like they make a decision before the game, like, for the first 2 periods, we're not going to call anything. Or, we're not going to call anything against the Habs tonight. Or that's being done to them, Anyway, that's what it looks like. And they make it look like that, so it's on them. That's how I look at it. Still got 7 more minutes to go here, folks. And then I'll remind you, as I said earlier, right, Saturday and Sunday there's games, back-to-back games, or in Florida. So against the Panthers and against the Lightning. New Year's Eve game against the Lightning. I'll be doing both games. On the New Year's Eve one, I think what I'm going to do when we're doing the post-game show, depending on the time it ends, I might stay right through till the new year. I don't know. We'll have to see it. Well, I'll decide on Sunday. But we should have it should be a good game. I'm hoping for the best. But I'll be here. Hopefully some people will join me. I don't know. I hope. Lucas, they're talking about that he might be injured because he had a therapy day yesterday. But a lot of players have therapy days. I don't know that means anything. I don't know that the first line had the best night, considering how well they played in the first 3 games so far. Maybe that's what we saw. I can't say that I saw anything that made me think Cole was injured. So, and I haven't heard anything about a possible injury for Cole. So, can't help you on that, unfortunately. But if there's anything, I'll hear about it and I will report on it. Either on the next show or I'll do a video if it's something serious. Let's hope not. I just think an off night for him, that's all. And every player has an off night here and there. Yeah, exactly, Lucas. And like I said, I think, basically that line had a bit of an off night. It can't control life. Thank you. Appreciate it. And good to see you out there. But we're down to our last 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and then I get to go and make some supper. make something easy. And I got 2 shows to watch tonight other than Suits. I've been watching Suits, which is okay. I just don't really like Meghan Markle, but it's okay. The show's good. But there's 9 seasons, and I love binging, but that's a lot. I need something else. So tonight I get to watch a couple of shows I like. So there's that. Yeah, that's me changing the subject for some reason. It was a winnable game, but I mean, if the refs are going to be as bad as they are or were tonight, and like really against one team, it's hard for that team to win. Yeah, well, I'm only on season 3. I'm only a few episodes away from finishing season 3. So I'll let you know if it falls off and I don't enjoy it, I'll stop watching. But didn't realize, I mean, it's been on a long time. 9 seasons, that's a lot. Yeah, Luke, it's not already 6. It's done. I mean, that's finished. But yeah, Better Call Saul was really good. But yeah, 6 seasons. But I started that from first show. Didn't get to binge that. I got to binge most of Breaking Bad. I think I started it on the 4th season, so I had like 3+ seasons to binge. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind that I got a lot of shows. It's a lot to just do that one show. I need other things to watch. So, and the week we just had, there's nothing new came out. So it's been like, oh, okay, like I need something else to watch. So thank God I got 2 shows I like. Fargo and Slow Horses are out for the week, so I got those tonight. And I'm waiting for Letterkenny. God damn it. Where I watch my shows should have Letterkenny already, but not yet. So I'm waiting for Letterkenny. Maybe it'll be out by the time I'm done this. I don't know. I'll have to see. Yeah, Breaking Bad was really good. But yeah, Better Call Saul is done. Last year sometime, I want to say. I don't remember how long ago now. But no, it's done. And they ended it. It's done. They're not coming back with a 3rd spinoff. It's not happening. The show is done. I won't tell you how it ended, but it's done. Good ending, too. I mean, it's all good show. Good show. I'm in the mood to watch some TV, too. I've been dealing with hockey all day with the game and, doing this stuff for the show. Like, it's been hockey all day long. I need a break, which is coming up in just about a minute. Have a good one, George. Good to see you as always, eh? Yeah, so I think I'm going to take off here too. How's that? Instead of waiting longer. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Even the people who were negative. I always think you're allowed your opinions and we're allowed to discourse about it. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Too bad we didn't get to win. Fingers crossed, and I think it's going to be fine with Slav. And for Cole, in case there's I hope there's no injury. I'll be back on Saturday and Sunday, back-to-back games. It's New Year's on Sunday, so New Year's Eve day. So that's it. I'm going to stop babbling. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out. Keep your stick on the ice. Go, Habs, go. And we'll beat the Panthers next game. That's it. All right. Ciao, everybody. Have a good night.